Hello! Hello and welcome to today's Junior Church. I'm going to start with a question. Hands up, how many of you saw last week's Junior Church with Kath? Oh, gosh, that's lots of you. Wasn't it fantastic? Wasn't it really good? I hope some of you have had the time and the chance to have a go at making that brilliant Advent candle display that Kath made. I've got mine today. Can you see? That's my little Advent candle that I've lit, and I'm just going to put it down here. Now, for those of you who haven't seen last week's episode of Junior Church, I recommend that you watch it. No, come back, not now. No, I recommend you watch it after me. You're just going to have to be patient. You're just going to have to wait a little bit. And that is the first clue to what I'm going to talk about today. Did you hear what I said then? Did you hear what that instruction was? Don't worry if you didn't. I know some of you have just got out of bed. I can see a lot of you are still wearing your pyjamas. Here's another clue about what today's Junior Church is going to be about. Have a look at this little video and see if you can guess what I'm going to be talking about. Oh, you're back. Sorry, I didn't see you there for a moment. So, what do you think today's Junior Church is all about? Go on. Yeah. What was that? Eggs. Oh, that's a good guess, but no, I'm not going to be talking about eggs today. Anybody else? Yeah. You down there at the front. Clocks. I can see why you've guessed that, but no, it's not going to be talking about clocks. Anybody else? Yeah, right over there in the corner. What was that? Waiting. Yeah. You all had to wait until that egg timer had finished, didn't you? And that made me think. What are some of the things that you have to wait for? What was that? Your sister? Yeah, I know what that's like. I've got two bigger sisters and I always had to wait for them. Somebody else? Oh, that's the end of school. Yeah, I think we all wait for the end of school. That used to be my favourite time of the school day when it finished. Anything else to do with waiting? Waiting in a queue. Waiting for a bus. Waiting for your parents to pick you up, yeah. They're never on time, are they? Anything else? Waiting for tea to be ready. Yeah. We all feel hungry, don't we? What? Yeah, that's a good one. Waiting to be older so that you can do some of the things that your mum and dad don't let you do now. Yeah, I think we've all been there. There are lots and lots of things we wait for. Now, I wonder if you can remember. Those of you who watched last week, but also those of you who were listening really carefully earlier on. I wonder if you can tell me, what time of the year is it right now? What was that? Yes, it is December. That's true. Sunday. Well, yes, it is Sunday. But can you remember that word that Kath used? And what kind of a candle did I describe this as? Can you remember? That's it. It's an Advent candle. That's the word we're thinking of, Advent. So, Advent is the 4 weeks that lead up to the 25th of December. And it's all about waiting. But it's all about waiting in a really special way. It's not about sitting there bored, just counting down the minutes, just wishing the days away. Advent's not about that kind of waiting. It's about waiting and getting ready. It's about waiting and making preparations for something really special. Now, I wonder if anybody knows what that special thing... Yeah, you're all there. All your hands are up. It's about waiting and getting ready for Christmas Day. Now, there are lots and lots of ways to get ready. As you will see, I have already got my Christmas jumper out. I've got my decorations that I'm going to be putting up later. I've got some Christmas cards that I need to write. I have got a star. I have got a Christmas tree. And if I took you in the kitchen, you wouldn't believe how much food I've already bought. But there are other ways to get ready. To get ready, what was it we were getting ready for? We were getting ready for Christmas Day. Now, who can tell me who's got a birthday on Christmas Day? Anybody? Yep. Who's that? Your Aunt Sally. Your Aunt Sally's got a birthday on Christmas. Okay, I suppose people are born on Christmas Day. But who else? Whose is the really special birthday on Christmas Day? Yeah, you all know that. Okay, shout it out after 3. 1, 2, 3. I think they heard that outside. Yeah, Christmas Day is about Jesus' birthday. And Advent is about getting ready to celebrate that. So I wonder, apart from the jumper and the decorations and the star and the tree and writing all those Christmas cards, I wonder how else we could get ready for celebrating Jesus' birthday. I bet a lot of you have got an Advent calendar. And every day you get up and you open one of the doors on the calendar, and inside there's a treat. It might be a little bit of chocolate, it might be a little toy, it might be a gift. I wondered if every day, just before you opened the door on your Advent calendar, you just stopped. You just stopped and you waited for 5 minutes. And I wonder if during those 5 minutes, well, what could you do? You could read a little story about Jesus. Maybe you could read something about Jesus' birthday. Now, a lot of the adults in the church, they might be using this. This is something that Deacon Helen and I put together. And every day, you've got a different story. All about the events leading up to Christmas. Maybe you could get your mum or your dad, or an older brother or sister, maybe even a grandma or granddad, if you're able to see them. Maybe they could read you a story. Maybe you could just say a prayer. You could say a prayer thanking God for all the good things you've got. Or maybe you could think about something good. A good, kind deed that you could do or say to somebody that you meet today. I think that would be a really good way of waiting and getting ready to celebrate Jesus' birthday. Now, I know you like to sing, and I found just the song for you. It's a song all about waiting. All about waiting in line to see Jesus. Not at his birth. So it's not got shepherds and wise men and animals in a manger. This is about waiting to see Jesus when he's much, much older. And it's waiting in line because you've heard Jesus has come to where you live. So let's finish off by singing together. Waiting in line to see Jesus. I hope you enjoy it. And if I don't see you again before Christmas, bye for now.
The children were running and jumping and giggling. The children were skipping and playing and wiggling. The children were hopping and squirming and wriggling, waiting in line to see Jesus. The mothers were wiping their kids' runny noses. The mothers were stood in a bunch of bored poses. The mothers impatiently tapping their toeses, waiting in line to see Jesus. Jesus, we want to see Jesus. Jesus, we want to see Jesus. The fathers were mumbling and moaning and squawking. The fathers were scheming and planning and talking. The fathers all grumbled about the queue stopping, waiting in line to see Jesus. Then Jesus' disciples arrived and explaining, said, Jesus can't see you, there's no use complaining. He's healing the sick, there's so many remaining, waiting in line to see Jesus. Jesus, we want 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 to see Jesus. Now stop that, said Jesus, I want the kids near me. You all should be like them with no need to fear me. No waiting, he said, and he said it quite clearly. Waiting in line to see Jesus. So the children jumped up on his lap and he blessed them. The mothers all clapped for his words had impressed them. The fathers did too, for the whole thing had stressed them. Waiting in line to see